Okay guys, so we are going to talk about in this particular video about a very important topic, that is dropping with a college, and that is what I have got a lot of requests on my email to talk about this. So people who are thinking of dropping this year with joining certain college, so this is the video about that, and we are going to discuss in detail in very quick fashion about what are the pros and cons of doing that stuff. Okay, so first of all, if we want to talk about how you should drop with regard to your next year, or let's say the what you want to do in 2018, right? So let me figure out a category of droppers here. Okay, so there are various kind of droppers. So there you will find people who have scored around 150 in mains, and they are still dropping because they know that they will not be able to clear JEE Advanced because they have not studied for JEE Advanced. They have actually prepared for JEE Mains only. So for dropping for them, that makes complete sense, right? Then you will have a category which is getting into 100 and 150, right? Let me just say this is 150 plus, right? And this is 100 to 150. So this is just basically, in fact, you can cover it for 140 also. And this is something who just cleared the cutoffs. Now they are confused what they should. So this is the category where majority people get confused whether to join a college, because they do not want to leave this space here. And there will be people who are less than 100, right? And they are feeling very guilty about what to do. Okay, and everybody here, so the scenario for everybody is different. So here, if we just talk about 150, 150 less and 100 less, so everybody has a different sort of compulsion. So for 150 guys, I would say there is no need to join any college straight away. No need to join any college. Please go for a full shot. In fact, my answer would remain same for everybody, but there might be some different reasons for answering for different category. So no need to join a college. Please go for the full shot. Maybe if you think that it's a gamble, but it's not a gamble, it's basically a risk, right? And you are saying we do not call it a risk, we call it a calculated risk, and this is what every person has to decide on. So do not take unnecessary risk. We are going to take a calculated risk. So 150 plus, if you have marks, no need to join any college. Give a complete year to JEE Advanced, right? This, your target should be JEE Advanced. Okay, now coming to people who have scored actually less than 150, or in fact I would say in fact even less than 140, right? 140 barrier. Now you have to decide what is your target right now. Many people will advise you to go for JEE Mains, a higher score in JEE Mains, but I will still advise that it should not be your target. Your target should still be JEE Advanced. This is my target for you, because this is very much feasible. Even if you have scored 100, it does not matter whether you will score a JEE, you will not be able to score in JEE Advanced next year or not. I myself have was not able to even clear the cutoff in the first year when I attempted, and I was able to crack this paper when I attempted the next time. Okay, though I got a bad rank, that because of the different matter, because I reached the examination center late, but still I would say I've seen so many students jumping this barrier of 100 and going to put really big stuff. Again, no need to join any college, no need at all. Believe me, this would be a very hard decision, so no need to join. Why I'm saying this? Because many people now here will start feeling here, and in this barrier also, they will feel that they will get a good NIT, let's say, or maybe DC or DTU or NSIT, any good college in COMED you might be getting, right? So there might be some other options. BITS might also be one of your options at this point of time. But believe me, once you join a college, once you go to a college, I can guarantee you that the advanced preparation is gone. You cannot then crack advanced. That's for sure. In fact, if I want to give you a criteria, or let's say a figure that how many students crack if they have joined, so maybe 1 in 10,000, right? In fact, there will be less than 10,000 students who do this activity, but only one of those 10,000 actually go on and improve their advanced score. So for example, one of my classmates at NSIT did that, but when he did that, he was completely absent in the second semester. He didn't appear for a single day in the second semester for at the college. So in a way, this was equivalent to not joining the college, because he would have to do the first year again if he has not scored well in the advance. So that is the reason I'm saying stick to one thing only. Okay, no need to put your feet in two boats. That's what is he saying. So just bring on only one entity. Do not just go around hoping for that some miracle is going to occur. Why I am saying this? Because college bring its own environment. So college environment is something which will not allow you to work. Believe me on this. So this is completely different ball game which you are trying to put into. Just imagine people who crack from college are so highly determined guys that they just missed at JEE Advance because of some bad luck. Otherwise, there was no option of them for not getting selected. And we are talking about people who are still confused whether they should drop or not. So please be honest with yourself. And this completely is a different set of environment. There will be so much distraction that you can't even imagine. Believe me. And to cut it short, it's straight boyfriend-girlfriend relations start coming up in college, which will not allow you to work hard on your JEE Advance. Please avoid this kind of activity. 1 year, nothing is going to destroy in 1 year. Nothing is going to change. Keep it simple. Just either drop or just join. Alright. Now coming to this particular category, which is the most interesting category, that is under 100, and which is the, I would say, I would also not like to comment or advise you on this front, because now your confidence level is very low at this point of time, as I can tell you, right? But still do not lose hope. There is no point of losing hope here, right? Because again, as I have said, I have taught a student who secured 13 marks in JEE mains, right? And the next year he went on to get 33,000 rank at JEE mains. Can you just imagine? 13 marks. So his score was around 5-6 lakh. His rank was 5-6 lakh, right? Or not even 5-6 lakh. In fact, I think it was in around a single digit, because at 13 marks you will get a rank of around 2 lakh or 3 lakh. So he just went on to get into 33,000, and right now he is sitting in NIT Patna. So this is something 4 years back. So these things happen, but he dropped complete 1 year. He didn't join any coaching. Coaching I am saying, didn't join any college. So please don't do that activity. Okay. So my suggestion to everyone over here would be not to join a college. So please decide why you want to drop, right? Why you want to drop. So I have also seen some category why you want to drop. So let me just complete it out so that we can just quickly go on. I've seen students who, let's say for example, who are sitting in DTU and they have got a, let's say, environment stream, right? And then they say my target is very specific, that I again want to appear at DTU, but now with a computer science branch. That is my target. So I have taught a student, brilliant student, because see, this is a very high clarity. I have never seen a student, apart from the guy that I'm talking about, and this speaks very high about him, that he was so clear that he just wanted to do this transition. So if you want to do this transition, right, if this is the transition that you are trying to make, then joining a college makes sense. But see, this is the clarity that you people need to have. He was focused that he will not be able to do advance. He just wanted a branch change. So that is why he prepared, and now he is actually in the DTU computer science division. So this clarity is very, very difficult, believe me guys, to get on, the very rarely find. So if you are in that barrier, joining a college with a drop makes sense. Okay, so how to decide then? Please ask yourself why you are dropping an year. So if you are dropping an year and you still don't know the reason, then dropping is not an answer to you, right? So join a college, right, and progress over there. So it is not to say that I'm forcing everybody to drop. You can join a college, get into the top 10 of those colleges, top 10 barrier of the college, top 10 of college, and then also a lot many options will be open to you. Believe me on this. So there is no short of options, but we are just talking about at this point of time. There is nothing to discourage that joining a tier 2 college. So I call them not a bad college, I call them tier 2 college. So tier 2 colleges are equally good, right? Believe me, they are equally good. Nowadays, in fact, it doesn't matter that you are from tier 2 or tier 3, though tier 1 are completely different. But yes, it doesn't matter if you are from a tier 2 or tier 3 college. What you just need to know is that you should be good at what you do, right? So don't worry about it. You should be good at what you do. Okay, so this is the criteria that I wanted to talk about. So in case if we have missed something which you want, it's a very crisp session that I wanted to take. So my advice would be, I suggest to do one thing at a time, please. So that is what I did at my point of time, because many students ask, sir, what you did. So I prepared completely for drop. I enjoyed my drop year. So even if anybody wants to ask me and they tell me an option that which year in your 30 years of life you want to go back to, my answer is straight away that I want to go back into my drop year because I enjoyed it thoroughly. Alright, so do just one thing. Do not just go to college and hamper and pamper yourself. That is the suggestion that I want to give to you. On the positive note, dropping an year is not a big deal. Even if you do not get into top 10 college, at least whatever you are getting this year. So again, yeah, so a very important discussion here. So even if you want to, let's say you are getting into VIT or SRM or you are getting into Manipal, see, you will get these college at least next year also. Don't worry about it. You will get them next year also. Believe me on this. That's not a problem. That I'm very confident about this. We are talking about, yes, IIT. IIT, I cannot be sure of whether you will get next year or not. But for these college, this is a surety, right? So even if you are getting this year, so you are just investing 1 year of your life. So just understand this. You are investing 1 year, right? That's it. There is no loss. So people think a lot about why to drop. Either it's a good decision or not. So in terms of whether you will just waste 1 year for IIT, it's not the criteria. Yeah, if you have some money problems, if you have some other problems, if you are not even 100% sure of dropping, then you should not drop. But otherwise, it's not a time waste. Believe me on this. Okay, so if spent wisely, you will be much better human being. And this is something again from my earlier presentation. So you can just go and watch if you want to see that who should drop. Okay. And lastly, drop is all about that. It's all about yourself. You cannot put a blame this year to anyone. So please decide very carefully. In if case you are still doubtful, leave a comment in the video. Give a feedback to me. I'll again come back with a new video so that it could be helpful to you. Decide, can you beat yourself this year? Go in 100%. Please. This is the last bit of advice that I want to give you. Go in 100%. There is nothing called 50-50. See, it's a huge competition that you are targeting. There cannot be a 50-50 chance. All right, clear? So, and please keep subscribing to our channel. So if you like the videos that we are doing, please subscribe on our YouTube channel. That's what I have. It's a personal request that I am making. So please do this. Best wishes from my side. Keep working hard.